Hey everybody, it's Cindy Mattalucci, your host of the Pulse and Live with Cindy. I hope that you got through Halloween and made it to today. It's November 1st. We're so excited to dive into November with some amazing guests. Before we talk about what we've got going for you for November, I want to shout out and thank my sponsor, which is Coffee Ambassador, the best coffee delivery in San Diego. They're in Sereno Valley. For 50 years they've been in business. They keep our whole team and all of our guests caffeinated. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys. And I have to shout out to Kohl's for my outfit today. When I don't want to be guilty about shopping, I shop at Kohl's. I absolutely love it. So my casual Friday look today is Kohl's with a little Yves Saint Laurent pump. So we have a little high end, a little low end, kind of mixing and matching. So thank you so much to Kohl's. Okay, you guys, so November, we're elevating. We're taking everything up a notch. We have a fabulous show lined up for you. I have Dr. Kat Gallus from Restore Plastic Surgery on. I absolutely love her. She is our expert in breast enhancement surgery. So it can be augmentation, that can be lift, it can be implant removal, fat grafting, nipple reduction, everything. So she's going to be talking about what's going on in that industry. And she is a female-run practice, and she's phenomenal. So she will be a regular expert on our TV show as well as our live show. So tune in for that. Then we have Ernie Hahn. I'm so excited, from managing partner for the Wonderfront Festival. I know you guys have been hearing a lot about this. It's the new festival. It's, you know, where you need to be. So that's happening November 22nd to the 24th. He's going to talk about the lineup and how to get your tickets. So that's going to be fabulous. And then we have Mark Devoe from Buddha Music Group. He's going to be talking about his event that he's having. It's called Radiance, A Vet's Journey of Awakening. It's going to be held at the World Beat Center, and it's going to be on Veterans Day. His tickets are supporting veterans charities, which is so important. So he's going to be on talking about that and how to get your tickets. So that's next week. So tune in for that. Okay, so without further ado, I'm so excited to announce my guest today. I'm sure you've seen him on our social media too. We have fitness expert MarkShane Malone from Shape Up Studios.
I am so excited to be here.
I'm so excited to have you. So MarkShane is going to be a regular on our show. I'm sharing his resources as a fitness expert and a coach, and his tips with our viewers, and he's going to be on our TV show too. So we're really excited about that. So you'll be seeing a lot of him. But before we start talking about my journey, because I'm sure you guys have seen on social media how he's been torturing me and kicking my butt into shape. So you've seen him a lot, the videos, the journey that we're on. I've struggled with a lot, so he's helping me, which I'm super excited about. But before we kind of dive into what we're doing, I want him to talk about his story, because he's so passionate about what he does.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about how you got involved.
You know, I got involved with fitness from my own personal experience. I believe everybody in this world deals with something, and my issue was low self-esteem as a young adult. And as a young adult living in San Diego, it was torturous for me. I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. It was amazing how insecure I really was, and fitness truly changed my life. So I started working out, and it raised my confidence to such a great height that I wanted to help other people. And the second reason, Cindy, is my mom. My mom has really struggled with her weight my entire life, and it's the one person in my life that I've never been able to change. And so every day I seek out people that remind me of my mom in some way that I can really, truly help. And every time I help someone else, and I helped hundreds of people, I feel like I'm helping my mom, and it really is like therapy for me. So it was either therapist or fitness, so I chose fitness instead. So there you go.
I love it. And you have trained some A-list celebrities: John Cena, Bella Twins from the WWE, the Divas, Mike Tyson. I mean, we've been talking about Kendra Wilkinson. I mean, there's been so many people that you've trained.
Absolutely.
I love it because I actually found you watching Total Diva, Total Bellas.
Yes,
I found you on there, and so you trained the Bellas for like 6 years.
6 years, yeah, yep, absolutely.
Wow, and then they were doing their fitness cover.
For
5 months.
5 months, I got ready for that. I got them ready for pretty much everything they did, red carpet type things. So it was quite the experience. But they're fun to work with, just like everybody is, you know.
Well, I'm glad that they had 5 months, so I have time, right?
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
The pressure's
we're getting this done, Cindy. We're getting this done.
So I want you to, I know what you specialize in, but I wanted you to tell the viewers, because I know for you it's weight loss and transformation. Yes. Tell everybody who you work with, the kind of clients that you work with.
You know, I really look for clients that are needing to lose 50 pounds up to 150 pounds. So if you're out there and you want to lose 100 pounds, 50 pounds, I am your guy. I am the superhero for getting people to lose weight. I can get you off your couch and moving. That's what I do. So I have a special gift. It was factory installed from God to really do that, and that's what I love doing.
I love it, and you can tell. I mean,
this is what I do.
You're so passionate about it, and then you do so many different types of things. So like when you go to the website, there's like TRX, there's posture. I mean, you work on so many facets.
Yeah, everybody has limitations and weaknesses, so I'm wanting to find out what their struggles are physically, work around those and get them better. Some people use their struggles or their inability to move in certain ways as a way of stopping them, but you know, if you can get up off the couch, you can get fit. That's why. If you can't get up off the couch, we got some issues. But if you can get up off the couch, I can get you fit.
And it's super cool too, because when I'm at his studio, I see the clients coming in, and it's like an 80-year-old, exactly. Or it's like, I mean, it's so many different types of clients, and I love that you work with them. And I think one of my favorite things about you is that you're so personalized and customized to your clients. And we're going to talk about our little personal plan, because I actually have my 12-page report right here. Love it. So talk a little bit about that, because you assess the fitness levels of everybody, but you go like really deep.
You have to. So it's really important to always find out where people are, because you want to meet clients where they are physically, and you can only control what you can measure. So we measure every aspect of you, from obviously height, weight. We look at your VO2 max to find out where you are aerobically, because a lot of trainers out there like to really push their clients really hard. And that's not a bad thing, but you got to know what your client can handle physically when they start. We also look at body fat. We really break it down to tell you exactly what your muscle weighs, what your fat weighs. We go into like stress. We look at everything, the whole individual, to find out what we need to help you with.
But that's like the polar body age test.
That is a polar body, correct.
So explain that, because it's a single score.
Yes, so what it does, through all those fitness categories.
Which sometimes you don't want to hear. No, I'm kidding.
No, most people don't actually. But it's really revealing to people, and it gives you your body age in real time versus what your chronological age is. Based off your fitness level, your body fat, your strength, your flexibility, your VO2 max, it really determines how old your body is, and that's real. And so knowing that, I think, really helps motivate people, but it gives me some metrics that I can help work with people on.
Well, yeah, it's interesting, because I watch Live with Kelly and Ryan while I DVR it, and she just did that, and she's I think in her 40s, and her chronological age was like 29.
Okay.
So, and mine was my real age, so I was like, thumbs down.
But what was your possible body age though?
29.
Yes.
Yeah, that was where I could get.
That's what we're going to get. Not
we're taking it backwards.
We're going to take it back. We're turning back the hands of time.
But I think you're right. It's really, really motivating, because I was shocked. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I had 14% body fat back when I was in my best shape ever, and my body fat, I'll be honest, it was 29.5% with me. I mean, I had to sit here and look at this, and it really makes you motivated.
It makes you think.
To think about that.
Yeah, it does. It does. And that's what makes you start. That's what gets you motivated. And that's where we start, and that's what makes me excited about helping you.
Well, and I'm super excited. Tomorrow I'm actually weighing in.
Yes.
I've already lost 4 pounds in 1 week, and I've struggled with trying to lose weight, so I'm so appreciative of you, because you're awesome. And then tomorrow I'm weighing in, so you guys will have to tune in and see what happens tomorrow, because we'll be videoing that. But I want you to talk about the food programs, because not only is it an assessment, but you put a program together.
Exactly. So it's calories in, calories out. So obviously I can take calories out of people, but it's really about the calories in. So it's really finding out what you're doing on a daily basis, what you're not doing, and trying to match the calories to your activity level, so that we're not having these huge amounts of over calories that we're not burning throughout the day.
Right.
It's really about matching those and helping people reach their goals. And really, everybody's different with food, so it's really having that deeper conversation about what your struggles may have been. Are you an emotional eater? You know, what are your pain points? And then really trying to help with that. But at the end of the day, you always say you can't get out of debt using the same credit card you're maxing out. So you gotta somehow make some effort, make some changes. You know?
I cut out the wine, and you guys know I love my wine.
Yes.
And I am disciplined, and I had like a half a glass, but I'm disciplined. He's working with me.
Absolutely.
But what else I think is really great is that you change up the workouts. Like we were talking about this, you never know what you're gonna get. And I've worked out with a lot of trainers, and you go in and sometimes it's like the same old thing.
Yeah.
But it's not with you.
It's never with me. I am so creative, and that's the fun part about what I do for a career, is that I want to make it fun for you. The first letter of fun and first letter of fitness is always the same. It's F. Let's have fun. Let's get fit. And you gotta make it fun for people. If you keep it the same, people get bored.
Yep.
It's like a relationship. It is. If you don't mix it up, someone's gonna leave somebody.
You hear that, boys?
You know? You gotta mix it up. You gotta keep it engaged. You gotta go to different dates. You gotta have fun dates. So it's all about making it fun for people. That's what we do. So.
Well, and also I love it. So we do, I weigh in once a week with my goals, because we were tailoring my program to me, and then my measurements every 4 weeks.
Every 4 weeks.
So I think 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks, we'll be doing body fat again. We'll be doing measurements again, and we'll be weighing in each week up until then. And you're also doing photos of yourself.
Yes, and
every
videos.
Week.
I did 2 red carpets, so I have my photo from each red carpet too.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing a difference already.
Yeah.
4 pounds the first week. I'm hoping to drop 2 more. My goal.
How many fingers is this? We want 3 more this week.
3.
We want 3 more.
Okay. So, and I'm just really excited because, I mean, everybody has their own personal goals, and you don't want to compare yourself to anyone else.
Never.
And it's really important for you to know your body and what you can do, and then working with you. But I love that you're no BS. I mean, when you get there, it's like no talking.
No talking.
30 minutes, right?
30 minutes.
But it's intense.
You can work out long or you work out hard, but you can't do both, and we work out hard.
Yes.
Every single time.
Super, super intense. Okay, so I have you here. You are my expert in fitness. Can you give a tip to our viewers? Because I know everybody out there is looking for some kind of tip. Is there something that they can do today to make a change? Obviously, hire you. I mean,
you don't need to hire me. Let me tell you to make a change, folks. You have to find a deeper reason to get fit. Think of your kids, and I'll tell you a true story for me, and I'm a parent. And I was actually embarrassed of my mom. And I think a lot of parents who are out of shape don't realize your kids are never going to tell you you're embarrassing, but you probably are. And that's the reality, whether you want to realize it or not. As a dad, I want to be fit for my daughter. I want my daughter to be proud of her dad. I want her to say, that's my fit dad. And that keeps me going because I couldn't say that about my mom. And that's really sad when you kind of, here comes your mom, oh, everybody duck, here she comes. It's real, so that's my deeper reason. And I think if you really look deep at yourself, find that reason. Make your kids proud of you. You don't have to be the CEO of a major company, but you can be fit that you can control. Do what you can do. Start today. Move, just move. Put the effort for it.
And don't wait till the new year, right? We were just talking
about
that.
Every day's a new year. Every day's a new day.
We have
yes.
60 days till the beginning of the year. So like make a change now. So instead of that, oh, it's the beginning of the year, I'm going to make this resolution. I mean, those are great, but they're not for everybody, and it's got to be something that you can stick to.
The one thing I do really quickly, instead of saying Happy New Year, I say Happy New Day to every day. We say Happy New Year for like, what, a month?
Right.
And then no one says anything about it again. It's Happy New Day every day you wake up.
Yep.
Forget Happy New Year. Happy New Day.
I think I posted on Instagram not too long ago, I'm going to be the same old sassy person in 2020 that I was this year. It's like you don't want to change who you are. You just want to be a better version of yourself. And in that way, whatever that is for you.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So I love that. Okay, so here's a great thing that we're doing. So you're offering a consultation for our viewers and our fans so that they can come and get a consultation and a workout.
And you'll get the body age.
Oh, yeah.
The body age.
I put this on
plus
the fridge.
The workout is what you get when you come see me.
And then the first person that messages me on Facebook, you get an extra special something from MarkShane. So message me. I will hook you up with his information. I'll get you set up with a workout, an assessment, and something special. So message me, hit me up. So we'll do that. And then I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so excited. And for more of our journey, you guys can go to thepulsesd.com. I actually did a blog and some videos of our workout, an article on everything with my journey, so you can follow us. But go see this guy, shapeupsandiego.com is amazing. And reach out. And you're so good on Instagram too, so reach out and follow him as well. But thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And I can't wait to weigh in tomorrow.
I can't wait to weigh you in.
3 pounds, 3 pounds. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got Maria von Loesch, and you're going to see a quick workout of MarkShane and I. We're going to play that for you, and then we've got Dr. Kat Gallus talking a little bit too, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Thank you. Start at your toes here, okay? Come on out. Now let's walk yourself out. Walk yourself out. Take your time. And once you get right here, keep your arms straight, drop your hips down. Drop your hips down, up and down. Push them back up. Come right back up. Take your time, take your time. Touch your toes. Come on in. Stand up. Now, we're going to do 9 more. Let's go. Come on, walk it out, walk it out. One more thing. Both legs. There we go. Now come up. That's 5. Loose from this side right here. There we go. Yep. That's 6. Pace a little bit for me there. Drop. There we go. That's 7. So breathe in. Breathe out. That's 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 9. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your shoulders bring back a little more. And get your chest right above it. Now go. Now go. Now walk it in. And continue. Breathe out now. That's 3. Good. Forward, go. One up, out. Scan. Open a little wider. There we go. 3-5, a little wider than you can. The advance is good. There we go. The one still, don't worry, we don't give you the bad ones. Yep, now stand up. That's one. Go straight down. Out and in, out and in.
I've always loved science, and I realized early on in college that I also enjoyed working with people, and so medicine seemed like the perfect mesh of people and science and getting to do both. And then I realized that my interest in plastic surgery stemmed from knowing that I wanted to do surgery. I really enjoy the hands-on approach of being able to physically create something with my hands. My approach to surgery is to take the surgery in the context of the patient. There is no one-size-fits-all operation for everybody. I really enjoy doing breast surgery. I have a long history of doing breast reconstruction, and I find that is a very valuable and rewarding practice to help people restore their breasts after a cancer operation. We joke that I am there to help make cancer suck less by having the opportunity to reconstruct a breast and make somebody feel whole again. I like doing mommy makeover surgery because it's the same theme of kind of recapturing what you already had. Once you've had several children or a hard pregnancy or two, it's important to be able to feel like your old self again. I enjoy being a plastic surgeon because I like talking to patients and finding out what their needs and really connecting with people and how I can make their inner and outer appearance better. And so I really enjoy seeing patients and changing people's lives for the better.
Hey everybody, it's Cindy Matalucci, your host. Welcome back to Live with Cindy. You just got to see a little bit of MarkShane and how awesome he is and our workouts, so I hope you guys will check him out. Now for my next guest, I'm so excited to have Maria von Loesch here. How are you?
Hi, good. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God.
So excited.
I'm so excited for you. So Maria and I go way back. She's a digital content coach and influencer. She's huge on Instagram. If you don't know her, you should know her. But we've, I think, met in 2013. Mm-hmm. So we go way back. But I want you to talk to people because I know your story, but I want you to kind of tell people how you got involved in being an influencer and everything that you kind of propelled you to be where you are today.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, I know, you know my story. I'm just like, how can I break this down, in bite-sized pieces? I became an influencer by accident, so to speak. I had a blog, Savinista, which that's my brand, and I wasn't really doing much with it, but I utilized it to help me get through my divorce. So I moved to San Diego because I was going through a divorce. My mom lived here. I moved back in with my mom at age 40.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah. So I was down in the dumps, heartbroken. It was an unexpected thing. No network, no friends, no job, no anything. Blew through my savings in a couple months binge shopping because I was heartbroken, and that was, I just was numbing out, and woke up one day, kind of was snapping out of my divorce coma, and I looked at my bank balance. Oh crap, I have like $102 left.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So the only thing I knew I had was my blog. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, I can't shop, obviously. I have no money, I have no job. What am I gonna do? And I have all these clothes. I have, my mom's garage is filled with clothing racks of clothes. So I said, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself. Maybe I'll do the Shop My Closet challenge. Maybe I'll do it for 30 days. Maybe I'll do it for 60 days. 90 days, 6 months. I'm like, God, I don't like those numbers. They sound kind of chintzy. I'm like, no, this has to be a whole year. It really does, just to make an impact, just on myself. So every day I posted the outfit that I shot from my closet. I wrote about the style, how I recreated it for the day. And then there was a little paragraph about what was going on with me. So it was kind of like a personal diary.
I love that. It's like therapy.
Yeah, so it was very therapeutic. Little did I know that it was going to like become this big movement. All these ladies were chiming in saying, oh my God, I love this is great. And then as they continue to be avid readers throughout the months and months and months, one comment from a husband, he said, my wife logs onto your blog every night, and I'm always thinking, what is she reading? And so I finally peeked over her shoulder, and then I started reading it, and now I'm kind of hooked.
But how cool is that you shopped your closet for 365? I mean, that is so cool in itself.
Yeah.
You did that, and then you came out of the divorce, and you had something to help you.
Right. So that was, just something that just happened accidental. Really, I didn't know what was going to go, how this would work. And at the time, I really was utilizing Facebook more so than Instagram. Instagram to me was still just kind of a fun little thing. I wasn't thinking about using it to market my blog so much. And which is a pity because it would have been fun, and it probably would have grown my audience a lot quicker, possibly. And so I learned a lot from that. And after the year ended, I was so fried. I just did not want to blog anymore. I needed a break. I just took a break, which was a big mistake. I mean, I might have written like a blog here and there.
So there wasn't that consistency.
Right, there wasn't consistency. So my readers fell off track, and I didn't garner any emails during that time, which was another big learning curve. And when I decided to get back on track with Savinista, my blog, and really, use that again as a business and a way to write and recreate looks and post stuff, I was kind of talking to really hardly anybody again.
So you had to start over again.
I know.
Well, okay, so let's talk about that, because I remember when you had like 15,000 followers, and then now you have 109, I think.
I have 101 actually.
Okay, that's a lot. So everyone's always talking about Instagram. Everyone loves it. Like, how do you grow it? What do you do? There was that buy your followers, which you should not do, which is not good.
No.
But it's like, how did you do what you did? Can you share tips and what you did to increase your Instagram?
Yeah, so it took a while. It took probably about, I would say a good consistent 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
And it went up and down, up and down. So I actually had more, like 120 something, but Instagram has been, getting rid of spam accounts. So there's a lot of spam accounts that follow you, which you don't know.
Right.
And so a lot of influencers and just, I guess, regular people have been losing followers the past year. So they've been cleaning out the system.
Yes.
But going back to growing, it was just testing out all these different things. It was really about being consistent, first of all. Like, go back to my why. Why was I on Instagram? Why was I blogging? I had to look at it from a business standpoint, because Savinista, my blog, was my business.
Right.
And Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all those outlets are marketing tools. And they drive business to your main platform. You own your domain. So I own Savinista, but you don't own YouTube, you don't own Facebook, you don't own Instagram. All that stuff could go away.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Well, and yours got hacked. I remember that.
Yes.
And that's scary. So what, that's another thing. You should do the two-factor, right?
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah. I know. So going back to growing, it's just showing up, being consistent, knowing what your audience wants, also being passionate about what you're serving out there. I think a lot of girls jump on the bandwagon of, oh, I'm going to post a cute outfit today. And, I shop this at, whatever. And then they get on this reward style affiliate platform and they're like, go to my Like to Know It app. So now wait, I'm on Instagram. Now I got to go to another app and shop your look.
Yep.
What a pain in the butt.
Yep.
And there's so many of that going on. And who's original anymore? It's so saturated. So I did utilize the shop the closet. So I thought, okay, well, that's going back to being savvy, being savvy about shopping and styling, restyling. So that was my purpose to begin with. Little did I know, I started talking about skincare because I am so crazy about skincare. I'm like an avid skincare person because I've had so much stuff with skincare, my skin personally, and I started sprinkling that in, and people were hooked.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's because you were passionate. I mean, I think that's super important, is being authentic. I think there's a lot of people out there that aren't authentic on their Instagram, and I think people can figure that out. So really, like, you're diving into something that you're super passionate about, and it's something that comes across.
Right.
So people, they love that.
Right. So it's really carving out, like, what you're passionate about, or if you're an expert in something, or if, and then just keep repeating it over and over. I mean, we don't watch commercials all that much anymore because we DVR a bunch of things now.
Yeah.
But commercials were meant to be, played over and over again, because what they say is, like, it doesn't really click until after the 7th time you've seen it.
Right.
So, when you're doing your content, you post something and then it's like one time and you talk about that one thing and then it's gone and you never talk about it and you move on to something else. It's not going to be effective. You have to constantly keep reminding your audience, no, this is what I'm about. This is what I do. This is what I talk about, over and over. And that was why you started it to begin with.
Well, and I love something, because you have such a great blog too. You did Don't Post and Ghost, which I love that. I mean, so I think that's really important. Can you talk to the viewers a little bit about that, what that means?
Yes. So I've heard that term circulate around amongst other digital experts, and it is so true. It's don't post something, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media platform, and TikTok's coming up as well. Don't just post and then ghost, like, bye, I'm out, and just put your phone away, because
if people start commenting.
Right. If people are commenting, they want a response, someone might even DM you and they don't get a response. They're like, oh, forget this person. I'm not going to follow them. You don't want to do that. If you want to post something, reserve at least 30 minutes to an hour to engage, not only with people chiming in, but also to engage with potential followers.
I love that. That's so important. Okay, so the other thing is, I've read that the best time to post is Thursdays between 3 and 4. Is that right? Is there a best time to post?
There is no best time to post. I hate this one.
Because you go and you read all this stuff and it says that, I was wondering. So it's really kind of when you're consistent and when you're normally posting, right?
Right. So you do have back-end analytics to look at. If you have a business account on Instagram and Facebook, you can look at the best times, and there's some other third-party apps that will tell you that as well. I've tested out those times where they say these are the best times to post, and they don't always work.
Well, okay, so you kind of have to it's got to be consistent to what you are doing.
Yeah.
Primarily, okay.
I think it's when you have the time to reserve 30 minutes to an hour to actually engage, that's the best time.
Okay, I love that. So now, can you share a tip of something you should avoid? I know the don't post and ghost, obviously, but is there something else that viewers should avoid, like a no-no on Instagram?
There's a lot of no-nos. A lot of no-nos. And I've done some of them in the past. I haven't done them, in the past couple of years, but I have participated in loop giveaways.
We were talking about this. I asked her, I was like, can we talk about loops?
Yeah.
Like, what's the scoop?
Yeah. So I participated in these big loop giveaways where, they'll find like some celebrity influencers with, big followings. You have this list of 30 people who paid in, and you go, everybody has to go and tag everybody and then leave a comment and do all these rules. There's all these rules. And what happens is that after the giveaway closes and you're done, you lose pretty much all the people that started following you. Ugh. So it's a waste of money. So you might have spent like $200 to even $1,000.
Wow, that's crazy.
In hopes to drive your following up. And I know I've invested, I would say, a total of maybe close to like $800, $900 testing them out a couple of years ago.
That's crazy, and didn't work.
It works for a little bit.
And then it's like,
then it doesn't.
But you were saying doing something with people that you're close with is always going to be something better,
yes.
right? That's something that I think would help.
Yeah. So if you have, a group of core friends or colleagues or influencers that you're always following and commenting, and they're doing the same with you, you can, get together, have like a group of maybe 5 to 10 and put in your own money and do like a gift card or something fun and do a giveaway that way. That's more legitimate because, people know, oh, she follows them. I see them commenting.
Yeah, so they know it's not fake or something that they paid into. I love that. Well, okay, so I know we don't have too much more time, and we're going to have you come back because there's so much that we can cover on this topic. But another thing I wanted to ask you about is the algorithms. I mean, that's always, because I'm the same way. Like, I've done my own Instagram, and it's a lot. And it's like sometimes you post it, it's like, oh, you have all these likes, and then you don't. I mean, I think that they're constantly changing the algorithms. So what would you say to people? Would they just have to kind of keep trying things out?
So yeah, because they are changing the algorithm, I just say just stay consistent.
Okay.
Create good content that's, eye-catching. I mean, the first thing people see is the photo. So if your photo's crappy, no one's going to stop to like it or even read the caption. So create good content, because that's what Instagram is all about. It's visual. Then most people will say, oh, I'm going to read about this now because I like the photo. And then you need to create a captivating caption.
Yes.
Because you only see the first 2 lines and it says more. Now, if you want people to see more, you need to have the first 2 lines be very captivating.
Okay, I love that. So really consistency is what it sounds like is what's important. Okay, so you've got a lot of free resources on your website, which I love, at mariavonloesch.com to find the information. And how can people work with you?
They can go to my website, and I have coaching there. So I have a couple of one-on-one coaching, group coaching, different packages, and there's some free consultations offered there as well. So go ahead and go to my website.
Well, I love it. Congratulations on your success, because I know you've worked hard and you've been through a lot. So I appreciate you sharing your story, and I've seen you grow. So I just love it. So hopefully I'll get mine to 100,000. That's my goal.
Yes.
So maybe you'll have to help me with that.
I will.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. You guys go, it's mariavonloesch.com. We'll have all the links on the website, everything. Thank you so much. We want to help you elevate your brand. So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. So that's going to do it for our show today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time when we put our finger on the pulse of San Diego. Bye.